What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Check this out, man. I got another song called I Pray, and I'm gonna use this as the intro real quick. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. See, let's check it out.
Not for money, not for cars, not even for my own hood.
Big ticket, y'all. Yeah. Let's pray.
I pray that Sunday don't stay the most fake day of the week. That we live what we preach when we rise to our feet. I pray one day we don't see color in the face. Only one race, one love, the human race. I pray for peace, not power. For unity that don't fold in the dark hour. I pray for the child with no voice, no meal. That one day he eats and knows how love feels. I pray success finds the ones that grind quiet. Who didn't sell a soul just to go viral. I pray we remember his grace when we fall. That God still answers when we don't call. I pray for you, yeah. You're scrolling on your phone, feeling broken, feeling left all alone. I pray your health stays strong, your path stays clear, and blessings fall on you like tears. But I want you to know that's what I don't say in these lines. I never pray for money, and I never pray for myself. I never even pray for the ones closest to me. Just some things I pray for.
Yeah.
I pray for the mothers with tears in their eyes, holding it down but dying inside. I pray for the father who left too soon and the child he made trying to fill that room. I pray for the teacher who's spinning their own, trying to give hope cause the system is blown. I pray for the ones who got talent but no light, for the ones that write verses just to make it through the night. I pray we break generational chains, stop passing down genre like it's part of our name. I pray our hearts don't stay numb from the pain, and one day we dance in the middle of the rain. I pray for the silence behind fake smiles, for the strong ones breaking after holding it a while. I pray for the ones that feel too far gone, that God's still reaching when the devil gets strong. I pray for the kids locked up in the system, no love, no hugs, just the world that miss them. And I pray for the soldier with scars on his mind, he made it back home but left peace behind. I pray for the ones who scream but ain't heard, who feel invisible when they speak a word. I pray you feel seen, I pray you feel true. I pray that these words can help you.
I pray that these words will help you.
But what I mostly pray for,
hey,
is you.
Uncle Mike is back in the lab by himself, putting things together. I pray. That's a very touching song, I think. It's hard for me to judge because I did it. Anyway, man. Oh, man. I pray for everybody who's been hurt and all that good stuff. So y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. I'm just waiting for the haters to come through and say something. Hey, let's check this bad boy out. Here we go, man.
Press 2. Let me get a mic check real quick.
Mic check real
y'all
quick.
know how stream y'all be acting sometimes as we come on here, man. Y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in that comments. Can y'all hear me? I bet that. Man, I wasn't even trying to talk about Diddy today, man. But here we go, man.
Yep, here we
This
go
is
again.
absolutely disgusting, man. And it absolutely makes me sick to my stomach. You know, listen, bro. At this point, you don't know which allegations are true and which aren't true because all this stuff is coming out, man, and it's coming out crazy work. And it makes me want to throw up. Also, let me shout out to the people who sent donations to the Cash App. Shout out to Francesca M, Rhonda, Leith, John McDonald, Linda Robinson, Kimberly Cunningham. Shout out to Stacy. Shout out to Brent. And let me see. Shout out to
all my donors.
Brenda in the Cash App with a donation. I appreciate it. Salute to everybody who support the channel. If y'all want to donate the link.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't have time to even say shout out. Shout out to all the enders. Shout out to all the what do you call that? Patreons. Patreons. Shout out to all the Patreons. Shout out to everybody that's helping Uncle Mike. Shout out to everybody who forgives this brain is kind of slow up here. It's a screw loose. But it's in my pocket, though. I got the screw in my pocket, though. Believe that.
Cash App, PayPal. Let me know what y'all think. Man, bro, Diddy's on here with a new lawsuit, new allegations, bro. And this time it's involving a notorious B.I.G. Absolutely disgusting. If you guys have children around, or if you have anybody that doesn't need to be hearing this type of stuff, go ahead. I'm going to give y'all 5 seconds to remove them out of the area of my listening area, because this is absolutely disgusting. This lawsuit and these allegations that's been brought by Diddy by another man. Absolutely disgusting. So a man has basically accused Diddy of sexually, violating him and doing this. And I'll just put on your screen. So Diddy has been sued now by a man who said that he busted on a Biggie Smalls t-shirt and threw it on him and did some other things. Absolutely disgusting. Saying that he used a Notorious B.I.G. t-shirt for a NUT rag. And he had some specific words. This is absolutely disgusting. So according to this report that has just come out right now, Diddy, this report says, busted. He masturbated onto a t-shirt from the late Notorious B.I.G.'s wardrobe. Let me repeat myself again. The allegations are stating that Diddy wanked off onto a shirt from the late Notorious B.I.G.'s wardrobe. He released himself and alleviated himself on the garment and then threw it on another man's lap and arm, getting his man juices all over the guy, according to this new lawsuit that has just been dropped. Now, apparently, according to reports, it says that the music mogul is being sued by a John Doe who alleges a bunch of sexually deviant dealings with Diddy over the years. Now, before I even keep going on, I will say this. I blasted the last person who brought out a crazy lawsuit because I thought they was trying to clown Diddy when they said, or when they called him itty bitty Diddy. Excuse me, sir. You said I'm reporting anything. I'm reporting right from the Diddy headquarters over at TMZ, sir. So if you want to get mad, you can leave. Ain't nobody force you to bring your ass up in here. If you upset, take your ass out of here. I didn't see you in the last video, sir, when I was talking about Donald Trump, and I was talking about Elon Musk, and I was talking about those missing Jeffrey Epstein files. So take your candy ass out my chat room, sucker. Right? And I'm going to escort you out. Get your ass out of here, sucker. Get your ass out of here. You ain't come sniffing, scratching, and snooping around here in the last videos I did today. So you want to come around here now, putting your beefcake holders inside my chat now, you going to step, sucker. The hell is wrong with you? Y'all want to pick and choose. You the one that keep clicking on all the Diddy videos. I did multiple other videos. You didn't want to watch them. That's your fault, not my problem. The hell is wrong with you? Now, back to what I was saying. Absolutely disgusting. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I thought that if you guys remember, there was a lawsuit where the girl said, and this is before this information came out, she said that Diddy, it was a lawsuit where she called Diddy itty bitty Diddy and said that his manhood was extremely small. Now, I said, yo, man, this is cap. Like, she just trying to clown the dude, like saying itty bitty Diddy in a lawsuit and putting a picture of a Tootsie Roll in a lawsuit. But then the sex worker, Clayton Howard, came out, the escort. He came out and said that Cassie straight up told him, like, yo, Diddy wants all these dudes with super big beefcakes to give me that work because, you know, my husband, like, or my boyfriend, he got a small beefcake. So, you know what I'm saying? He really don't be satisfying me. That's why he said Diddy enjoyed watching these dudes pound Cassie out. He said that. He said that in the Tasha K interview the other day. So that kind of verifies what the other girl said in that lawsuit. Now, whether the lawsuit is true or not, that's on you. That's on you. But the man set up there on Tasha K's channel and was like, yo, the sex worker Clayton Howard went on Tasha K's channel the other day and said that Cassie told him, "Yo, my boyfriend, he got a little beefcake. He got a little Jimmy." So, like, you know what I'm saying? He said that's why he was brought in to give her that work. He also said that why one time, you know what I'm saying? Diddy pretended like he was. He said Diddy was supposed to be going down on Cassie or something like that, and Diddy he's supposed to have had his clothes off or whatever like that. So he got his clothes off. Diddy jumps in front of him like, "Yo, back up a little bit," something like that. He said, and Diddy hops on Cassie and starts, going down on Cassie or whatever he said. And he said that Diddy was butt naked. And he said, so Diddy kind of bent over in front of him while he was doing what he did on Cassie. And he said Diddy told him to come closer and was like Diddy was trying to get him to put it in his what. He said Diddy kept trying to move over so he could, he said Diddy tried to try him. That's what the sex worker told Tasha K the other day. He straight up said that. He straight up said that. This the same dude y'all run around here and say, "Hey man, he went on Cassie." You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all what it is. He said that too. He said Diddy tried to get him to put it in his what. And he said, "Yo, I don't get down like that. Yo, what you doing?" You know what I'm saying? He said Diddy tried to ask him some questions like he was trying to like try him or something like that. He was like, "Yo, I ain't on roll like that." You know what I'm saying? So this is what he was saying. And in that same interview he just did the other day with Cassie, he confirmed what that girl said in that story, in that lawsuit, when she said she called Diddy itty bitty Diddy. Now, whether her allegations about what he did to her are true or false, that's neither here nor there. But that dude went on Tasha K's show talking about, "Yeah, man, my manhood 3 times bigger than Diddy's." Cassie wasn't getting satisfied from him.
Wow.
That's what he said. So he said Diddy, they was getting the dudes, I guess, with the biggest Johnsons to go at Cassie. And he said,
"Man, Diddy, if you had a itty bitty," because the way Nancy Grace be talking about it, Nancy ain't gonna be saying no stuff she can't back up. And Tootsie Roll, she going by all the stuff that she heard, right? And she got some good, reliable sources. I'm thinking, Diddy, if I had a little beefcake from Big Ticket, I wouldn't be having all the men coming. I would tell my wife, "Look here, baby, I'm sorry. This is what the Lord blessed me with. Me and you." She gonna tell her girlfriends and stuff, man. Everybody gonna know whatever. Just be proud of it, man. Hey, this is what I got. This is what I got. I don't think, God dang, man. You got all these men, a man gonna say it. Man, this man try to get me to, that's probably why he go both ways anyway, because he ain't got no real.
They were having freakathons, basically. I forget how he called it. But he said that Diddy had two escorts coming there and pound Cassie out for hours to see who was performing the best, who could last the longest. And he said he won. You know what I'm saying? He said he won the contest.
Everybody,
you know what I'm
wins.
saying? I think it was a freakathon or something like that. I forget what they called it. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling y'all what's real. You can get mad at me all you want. Hey, that's what they say. So the same thing with this lawsuit right here. Don't get mad at me.
Don't get mad at me.
That's what these people are saying, bruh. So let me read what this says again. And like I said, this is coming directly from the Diddy headquarters at TMZ. The hell is you gonna get mad at me for? Take your ass over at TMZ and say something about it.
The Diddy headquarters.
Now let me get back on this. Don't come in here and bump your gums at me when TMZ the one put the article out.
Oh shit!
I ain't put the lawsuit against Diddy. I ain't make the allegations against Diddy.
My bad. Yeah, we ain't got.
Whoever this man is did.
Oh,
now let me read the article to y'all.
Talk to me.
He says Diddy pleasured himself, choked his chicken into a shirt from the late Notorious B.I.G's wardrobe. He released himself and his man juices on the garment and then threw it on another man's lap and his arm, getting the man juices all over this guy. At least according to the new lawsuit, according to TMZ. Now it says that the music mogul, Diddy, is being sued by a man, John Doe, who alleges a bunch of sexually deviant dealings with Diddy over the years. In the lawsuit that has been obtained by TMZ, the man claims that around September 2020, he was in a listening session with Diddy for a Biggie Smalls project when he says Diddy pressured him to take ketamine. He claims they went to a warehouse in Los Angeles where Biggie's clothes were in storage. Let me repeat that again. He claims they went to a warehouse in Los Angeles where Biggie's clothes were in storage, and Diddy provided drugs to everyone that was present. He says that folks were running around the warehouse tripping on drugs. The guy claims he ended up alone in a room with Diddy, who he says started to watch CORN on a phone, right? He started to watch a flick on a phone. He claims that Diddy grabbed one of Biggie's t-shirts off the rack and began choking his chicken in front of him. He says Diddy told him, right, to finish Diddy off, and claims that Diddy relieved himself on Biggie's shirt before he could even react.
If he's, wait a minute, so do he have a chicken or is it a chick? Since it's a little chick. Never mind, man, I'm corny. It was supposed to come out as a joke. If it's little, a baby chicken is a chick, right? Let's continue.
Off. And claims that Diddy relieved himself on Biggie's shirt before he could even react. He also said, what's more is the guy claims that Diddy laughed, tossed the t-shirt that was covered in his juices, Biggie's t-shirt that was covered in his juices, on his lap and his arm, laughed again and said R.I.P. Biggie before leaving the room. Absolutely disgusting.
Wow.
And that's true.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
sure Diddy's going to deny it. In the suit, the man also alleges that way back in 2005, that Diddy shoved his beefcake in his face and told him to suck it. He's suing Diddy for sexual battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and more. And he's going after Diddy for damages. They said they reached out to Diddy's camp. They have no words back. Now, once again, everybody was talking about, the dude Clayton Howard, how he on the right-hand side of your screen. You understand what I'm saying? They was talking about how, he going in on Cassie. They forgot all the things this man said about Diddy too. This is the reason why I told y'all, to me, I believe a lot of the things he was saying, because neither the prosecution nor the defense wanted him on the stand. Why? Because he was giving both sides that smoke. They always say the truth is somewhere in between the middle. I'm telling y'all this. Think about this. If he was going to go and give Cassie that work, and he was giving Diddy that work on the stand as far as his testimony, neither side, the defense could have subpoenaed him, right? I'm going to say it again. They could have subpoenaed him, right? Let me say that again to you. They could have subpoenaed this guy. They didn't subpoena him. Why didn't the government bring him up? He said that Diddy had a gun in the freak-offs. The government could have easily brought him up there, and that would have been it. He said Diddy threatened him with a gun in the freak-off to enhance compliance. This is what he said. See, people are forgetting what he really said. Everybody making it seem like, he just sued Cassie. No, nigga, he sued Diddy and Cassie. He came with smoke for both their asses. I got the paperwork right here. We ain't got no reason to lie. And this is the reason why didn't no side put him on the stand, because he was gonna make Cassie look bad, but Diddy's team didn't want to put him on the stand because the government was gonna make Diddy look bad too. Read the lawsuit. Preliminary statement. Plaintiff Clayton Howard brings this civil action against defendant Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura arising from an 8-year period of systemic sexual exploitation, trafficking, and abuse that occurred between approximately 2009 and 2019. This case exposes the darker truth behind the widely publicized narrative surrounding defendant Ventura's recent civil settlement and the ongoing criminal prosecution of defendant Combs. And I want y'all to think about something. For the most part, it was Cassie, or I should say all of it. From what we know, it was Cassie that was sleeping with these dudes. From what has been revealed, right? Mm-hmm. So when everybody was talking about this guy right here, let me show you him on the screen. Everybody was talking about him. Remember, he said that he was a sex slave for Diddy and was having sex with Cassie.
Yeah.
Now he said he got an NDA from Diddy, but it was on the behalf of what he said he contracted from Cassie. But everybody jumped out and called this dude a liar.
Yeah.
When he said he got something too. When he wasn't sleeping with Diddy, he said Diddy tried to get him to put it in his and he said he refused to do that. He said Diddy kept moving his butt over towards his beefcake, and he was like, "Yo, what you doing, dog?" It's like, "Oh, that's what he said." He told Tasha K that straight up. But he said he was doing it with Cassie all the time, right? Right? I'm telling y'all this right now, right? So that's what he said. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, right? So then, like I said, he went on and he was giving it to both Cassie and Diddy in the lawsuit. Here it is right here, right? He said, during these encounters, defendant Combs watched silently in the shadows, directing, right? He was directing her as if he were a film director orchestrating his vision. Once the defendant Ventura was ready to begin, defendant Combs regulated her responses and controlled the rate of sexual activity, exercising complete dominance over both the plaintiff and Cassie Ventura, and what the couple considered a special shared experience. While the defendant Combs appeared to serve as a protector rather than a oppressor, supporting defendant Ventura's desires and catering to her with wine and fruit during the encounters, his presence was deliberately intimidating. As part of his role in protecting his partner from the men they exploited, where threats of violence were implied. Once again, if they put him on the stand during the trial, Diddy's in prison right now for sex trafficking. Why? By force. Read his statement. Threats of violence were implied when defendant Combs wished to assert control. And during at least one encounter, he threatened to pistol whip the plaintiff, directing Cassie to the master suite to get his firearm. Game over. Game over. The feds didn't put him on the stand. And y'all want to know, he gave Cassie the smoke too and said, "Oh yeah, Cassie was down with the play, but he can only talk about what he seen when he was there. He was only there for the freak offs." I'm gonna say it to y'all as clean as I can say it once again. How many people in here? Everybody know this. You could have been crying a storm. You could have been in the biggest argument with your husband. As soon as y'all get guests, y'all know guests coming to that door. You don't wipe your eyes, clean, and change your face. And the guests come in the house, don't even know what the hell been going on with y'all before they came over there.
Facts.
So if somebody asked them, "Hey man, what's up with the Johnsons over there?" "Oh yeah, they cool. They over there having a good time." They didn't see you getting your ass whooped or crying before they came over there. They only seen what happened when they were there. Dang. That's why when this dude says, "Hey man, it's only domestic violence with him and Cassie," brother man, do you not know what domestic violence is and why domestic violence is used? That's why I tell y'all, all these dudes is stuck on stupid and can't stand in no room with me at all. Because, ladies and gentlemen, why is domestic violence used? Everybody keeps talking about, "Man, ain't nothing but domestic violence." Make it make sense. If Cassie was complicit and did everything Sean John Combs wanted her to do, why did he need to use domestic violence? Why he need to beat her? Ladies and gentlemen, domestic violence stems from a desire to gain and maintain power and control over an intimate partner. Case closed. If the fans would have argued that, Diddy's lawyers admitted that in court. I'd have said, yeah. See, these idiots are admitting to domestic violence. Now, they're telling y'all that everything Cassie did was complicit, that Cassie was complicit in everything. If she was complicit in all this and she wanted it, why he had to beat her? I ain't never known of somebody who whooped somebody's ass who did everything they were supposed to do. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is easy work. A caveman can do it. Make it make sense.
Damn, man.
Now, where's Cassie's problem at? She sold her soul to be in that life. She sold her soul to be in that life. And y'all see this from a lot of these chicks. Right? Y'all say, hey, man, why y'all ain't go to the police? Some of it's fear, but some of it's the fact that, hey, man, my bills getting paid. I ain't got to worry about no bills. My car's getting paid. My rent paid. I'm telling y'all right now. I want y'all to think about this. Some of y'all in this chat room right now ain't leaving your husband that's whooping on your ass because that nigga paying the bills.
Because he paying the bills. Wow.
Some of you niggas is not leaving your wife. Because even though she humiliates your broke ass, tell you ain't shit, all you do is sit on the sofa, play the video game all day, punch you in the side of your head, slap you upside your head, and demonize you all the time, guess what? She give you $20 when you need a Newport in the box, nigga. She gonna let you get the keys to her car and go drive wherever you gotta go, nigga.
But don't be late picking her up from work.
So
that's
some
all
of
she
these weak
wants.
ass, they accept that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, man, she cooking. She'll let me use her car. Shit, I asked her for $20. She gonna give me $20.
And she working. You out there fake hustling.
I ain't lying.
I can't find them type of girls.
So now when we come back to this,
damn,
and these allegations, and this dude saying, hey, man, you know, hey, man, Diddy was on that type of sign. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Who y'all know in the world got 100 people saying something about this one person, and everybody say all these people lying? Come on, bro. We got to have better discernment than that. Right? So first of all, we got to ask a couple of questions about this new lawsuit. Is Biggie's clothes stored in storage in LA? That's the first question we need to ask right there. Is anybody that's in the know, do they know, yes or no, if Biggie's wardrobe is stored in a storage in California, Los Angeles? That's the first question right there. If they can debunk that, they can debunk these claims. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Right? Like I said before, man, and I'm going to say this to the men and to the women, keep y'all hands to yourself, bro.
Facts.
Because the
keep
only
your
time
hands
in
to
life
yourself
that y'all see this type of stuff going on, people have hid behind, and this is the sad part about America, they have hid behind domestic violence. Oh, man, ain't nothing but domestic violence. Why do you think any man is beating on a woman or any woman beats on a man? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I just want y'all to make it make sense. If somebody is complicit in doing everything on their own will that you want them to do, why would you have to beat them? It makes no sense. Why would you have to punch them, stomp their head in the ground, all this other stuff? No, they doing what you want them to do. Why would that need to happen? Oh, I know why, Lebowski. Control. And what is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking is about force, fraud, or coercion. Right? So let me give y'all an example. Right? On a lesser level. When you were young and your parents gave you a spanking, why they give you a spanking? To get you in line, right? To do what they wanted you to do, right or wrong. Right? Your parents would give you a spanking to force you to do what you were supposed to do. If you didn't listen, if you talk back, if you were disobedient, and they gave you a spanking, to force you to do what they wanted you to do. These are facts. What Diddy do is he beat these women into submission. And everybody just make it seem like, hey man, they wanted it, man. The chick wanted it, man. Are y'all crazy? Who wants to get their ass whooped all the time? Now, I will say this. Some of these chicks are incredible because they understand right from wrong. They getting their ass whooped. They know it's wrong. But when you getting them bills paid, like I said before, some of these chicks would rather take the elevator than the stairs. I talked about today on my podcast show. I had somebody in my podcast show come on the podcast show today and tell, you know who you are. You listen to this video. You're going to tell me, oh, Ticket, man, you being too hard on this girl. This girl quit getting her PhD. And y'all probably seen this on my community post today. I talked about this in a podcast show today. She quit getting her PhD to go full-time on OnlyFans. Make it make sense. They taking the elevator. They taking the elevator now, y'all.
They ain't taking the stairs.
She willing to put everything out there. Top, bottom, all that stuff. She already be online with all her goods hanging out anyway. But she don't quit pursuing her PhD to go to OnlyFans full time. Right? Come on now.
That beautiful body ain't gonna stay the whole time. You're gonna get
old.
old.
They got going on, bro. Now again, Diddy is innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. We're gonna say that. Right? But this dude got a lot of civil lawsuits, bro. They're gonna have to show everybody don't have no evidence. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about that. And y'all know what the sad part is before I let y'all leave? The part that bothered me the worst?
My bad. I'm over here.
We have such a gutless and heartless society that don't care that Diddy beat these people. That if they came back and hit Diddy with domestic violence charges, these niggas would still want Diddy to walk free. Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said. And I'm going to tell y'all why, though. I'm going to tell y'all why in this channel. And ladies, take this however you're going to take it, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Some of y'all have responsibility in this. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all hold responsibility in this. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to tell y'all why. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. You can get mad at me. It is what it is. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because you need to hear the truth. A lot of this is y'all fault. You know why? Because y'all don't keep the same energy when these women out here whooping on these men ass.
Whoa. Hold on. Pause. Bathroom break. All right, y'all. Yeah, you know, Uncle Mike on the water diet. I got this kidney stone, man. This kidney stone. You got to drink a lot of water. So y'all see me drinking water all the time.
It is what it is.
Here we go.
Because you need to hear the truth. A lot of this is y'all fault. You know why? Because y'all don't keep the same energy when these women out here whooping on these men ass. So fellas is like, hey man, what the hell I care for? Every time a dude out here getting their ass whooped by a girl or he get falsely accused, they ain't keeping the same energy on that side. So what y'all have done is y'all have made these dudes heartless to your situation. Because what you have done is you have not kept the same energy for your own. See, if ladies were standing on business and keeping the same energy for these trifling ass, lying ass, capping ass, abusing ass chicks, like Erica Mena gonna punch the black man in the face while he on the phone in front of the kids, there wasn't no real public outrage about that shit. She's still able to come around here, function, do TV shows, do reality TV show, all this. Didn't nobody care about that. That man showed a videotape. But if it was a reverse and the other way around and Safari would have punched her and it been on video, y'all would have got Safari ass up out of here. These are all facts I'm telling y'all. This is why a lot of these dudes have no compassion for y'all. Right? Then a lot of y'all don't want the same smoke with somebody that don't look like you. They don't all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, y'all, Pam Bondi and these people came out, ain't no Epstein files. There ain't no Epstein files to be found now. All these years, they told us about these Epstein files. Now, all of a sudden, hey, man, ain't no Epstein files, man. Case closed. No further investigation. Are you serious? Are you serious? There ain't no Epstein files out here now, man. But it ain't the same outrage as it is with Diddy. And them Epstein files, I guarantee damn well to you they had names bigger than Diddy on them. You know it, and I know it too. You know it, and I know it too. And the dude sat right up there on Fox News. I watched his ass. He sat right on Fox News talking about some, yeah, man, and we gonna release the tape, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When we release the tape, see, we gotta we gotta make some corrections to the tape before we release it. We're gonna release the original version, but we gotta make some corrections to get it right so that the quality is right. What do you mean? Drop the full video how it is. What the hell you mean you gotta fix the videotape?
You got that right. Why fix it? Let us determine.
Think about what I just said to y'all.
Got some bull, man. They got some bull with this.
And then y'all wonder why all these people don't care about this stuff. This is why. And they have a point. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny it. You can go on Twitter, on X, every single day and see women absolutely berating and disrespecting men every day, spitting in dudes' face, calling dudes all types of B's and out their name and everything. Don't nobody care. That's facts. Because they think a man just supposed to take that shit. And it's not right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I've watched this over and over and over and over and over again. But ain't nobody gonna care about that. The same way y'all see, look at the difference between how they celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day. Don't y'all think it should be celebrated evenly? Both days should have the same amount of significance. They don't, though. Aren't fathers just as important as the mothers in their kids' lives? I'm just saying. We got to get back to that. It ain't no more respect in the households no more. I'm telling y'all this. This is why I told y'all marriages are down. This is why divorce rate is up. I'm telling y'all this. This is why people go home every day. It's an argument. Every single day you go home. Every day it's an argument. You already know what time it is. It's an argument. Every single day you go home, you going home to an argument. It ain't never no peace in the house no more. It's like the War of the Roses going on. A lot of people know what I'm saying. It's true. Because they going through this shit every single day. Some of y'all ladies are abusive yourselves. Verbally abusive, physically abusive. Right? You don't push your man to a point so bad. You want that nigga to react. Just so you can call the cops and get his ass locked up. I've seen it. All you gotta do is go look on X. It's on there all the time. You gotta do is go look up there. Go scrolling down them videos all day long. You'll see it. We ain't got no respect for each other no more. Don't know how to talk to each other. I'm talking about just with a level of respect. I see all these girls on the internet. Oh, you bitch ass nigga, this, that, and that. Like, what? Huh? I seen a girl in the store. I don't know if y'all seen this video the other day. I seen the girl in the store. I think it was in Walmart. Y'all might have seen this video. This dude, apparently this girl said this dude was cheating on her. What she do? He waiting in line in Walmart. She goes up there in front of everybody, right? With her rumposaurus, she go up there in front of everybody, just acting a goddamn fool up there in the store in front of everybody. Oh, I know you're dating. I know you're dating. Dude looked like he was ready to explode. He kept trying to walk away from her. He walking in circles like, yo, man, what you doing, man? What you doing, man? She just going crazy. Yo, this. I swear to God. I'm gonna fuck you up, nigga. You ain't shit. I'm like, bro, no self-control, man. At all. Literally, a red bone jump and a dark-skinned dude. And dude looked like he wanted to get, yeah, you seen that video, Blues, Below the Surface? Yeah. I'm looking at the video like, bro, why does she keep this dude literally trying to stay away from her? She's trying to provoke a reaction from him in front of all them people. And the sad part is, bro, that dude was so mad, bro. You can see steam coming through his eyeballs. Right? And I'm telling y'all this. To the person in the comment section said it's over. Huh. See, that's what you think. I'm going to say this to y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all something. A wise man once said, never play these games with the federal government. It ain't over until the federal government say it's over. That's how the feds work. You ain't got to believe me. Go look at their history. I've told you this 1,001 times, man. You tell me one person the feds really wanted that they couldn't get. Tell it to me. They just keep coming after you again and again and again and again until they get you. That's how they operate. Y'all got to understand this type of stuff, man. But it's a way around this stuff, man. And I'm telling y'all, Diddy being on the level that he is on, Diddy is in a level of successful black men in America. His discernment should be way greater than anybody else's under him. What do I mean? Diddy is the one who controls who comes around him. So if there was any issue with Cassie or Jane Doe or anything, bro, just cancel them out your life. Hey, y'all gotta go. Period. You can't even picture a $1 billion nigga fighting with chicks that ain't got no money. At all. Fighting with no chick. You can't force me. Imagine this. Any man that's in this chat room right now, imagine you worth $1 billion and you out here fighting with girls. That don't even make no sense. You're willing to lose all your fortune over stomping, punching, and kicking a girl? Come on, man. You have to be stupid. When you're Diddy, you have a open book to every chick that you want, pretty much.
Facts.
You are in a small bracket of men. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, these people keep coming giving this man excuses. There ain't no excuse. He has the discernment of power over who comes around him. If Cassie not satisfying him or doing what he need, Jane Doe, any other chick, he can tell him to leave. You know how many fish out there in that pond? We ain't gotta talk. I have security. Go ahead and make sure you get your stuff out of here. You ain't even never gonna see me. $1 billion? That's how you know you have to be crazy within your mind to operate the way Diddy was operating. Think about that. Ma'am, we're not going to come in here and lie. We're not going to come in here and lie, ma'am. See, now I'm gonna tell you something, Stacey Roos. I got love for you, but you're not gonna come in here a lot tonight. You're saying men have mistreated women for you, and women have mistreated men too. For the same amount of time, man. These are all facts. Y'all have to own that responsibility as well. We see it all the time. They don't report on it the same. These are the facts. You said the woman just started fighting. That's a lie. A lot of these women have been starting the situation. Don't you know a lot of these women walking around here with slugs in their mouth? Acting more G than some of the dudes? We got to stop that. See, what you just said, you're the reason why these dudes have no compassion. What you just said. You got to keep it 100, man. It go both ways. And y'all wonder why these dudes don't care nothing about none of y'all struggles or what y'all got going on. Because you'll come in here and say that. She is lying. It go both ways.
They both lying.
It goes both ways. I'm sorry, man. I've seen it. I've seen dudes that ain't did nothing. I've seen girls assault him verbally and physically. I've seen it. And I've been a dude in here who went against all the homies, speaking out against Sean Diddy Combs. So you ain't gonna come at me telling me no bullshit. That won't be accepted. The homies think I'm out of pocket for stepping up and standing up against Sean Diddy Combs. And this is the reason why y'all don't have nobody defending y'all, because y'all ain't even willing to tell the truth about some of these things. See, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, hey man, what's up with me? What's up with us?
And that's what needs to happen.
It's wrong on both sides, and it's been going on both sides, and I can show you the proof.
That's what needs to happen right there.
I ain't gotta just tell you. I can show it to you.
Check yourself first. You should check yourself first.
So for you to say that, that's not true. That's not true. It's a lot of women that's out here that's on demon time as well. There ain't no man, woman, or child on this earth that's perfect. Nobody.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry.
So what we gonna do, we gonna call that down the line. We ain't gonna pick no side. We gonna call that down the line. I just get on Diddy because Diddy is at the top of successful black men and have put himself in a horrific situation.
Mm-hmm.
This man damn near risked everything because of his bad discernment and decision making. And I'm telling y'all this. He out of pocket, man. But y'all ain't gonna tell me that some of these women don't be out of pocket too, because some of them just as devious. And we have to admit that. That it's not all just one side. Because you ask me for the proof, go on X. Look every day. There's videos every single day on X. I've seen videos on X of women sitting up there hitting dudes in the side of their head, slapping them in their face, everything. I'm talking about push the dude to tears. He was so upset. He was so upset it pushed him to tears that that woman was doing him like that. Telling him everything he ain't. And that's wrong. The same way it's wrong for any man to put their hands on any woman. That shit is wrong. On both ways across the board. And when we can admit to this, that it's wrong on both sides, that shouldn't no man be putting their hands on no woman, and should no woman be putting their hands on no man, then you actually gonna see a lot more of these men when they start keeping the same energy for these women, stand up for these women. I'm gonna do it just because I know what's right and what's wrong. And I know that shit Diddy did was out of pocket. See, I don't give a damn what nobody say. They can't shake my feeling on this because I was cut from a different cloth. I was raised a different way. And that shit he did was wrong, man. And he know what he did was wrong.
Facts. He know it's wrong. That's why he apologized. Remember the apology?
The same way I told y'all about them people that was running down on that girl outside that courthouse. That shit ain't right. If you don't like what she's saying, change the channel. You have discernment. You have your own choice.
That's crazy.
You don't have to force yourself to listen to somebody you don't agree with, you don't like. You can change the channel. These are all facts. Imagine yourself going to a place every single week that you say you don't like. You go to a restaurant every week, you say you hate the food, but you keep going there. You got a million options, but you keep going to this one place and complain about the food. Do you really dislike it? Think about what I'm saying, man. But yeah, I never give no nigga like Diddy no pass. I never give Diddy no pass. Ever. Ever. That shit, that what he did, man, that shit is wrong, bro. But guess what? That shit Erica Mena did when she punched that dude in the face in front of them kids. What about her? This dude on the phone, minding his business, she gonna come two-piece this nigga in his face. In front of the kids. That's on tape. We did multiple videos about that. Didn't nobody care.
Didn't nobody care.
Y'all still let her get her reality show. She's still doing TV or whatever she doing. She called a girl a blue monkey. She's still out here moving and doing whatever she want to do. Like I said before, it ain't the same energy. And that's why none of these homies give a damn.
Damn.
Think about that. But the instance she would have came out with a videotape of Safari doing something to her, watch what the response would have been. Right? No, that's not my logic, man. I didn't say that. I didn't say many women enter certain relationships. I said certain women are willing to sell their souls because of financial benefits, or what they're financially benefiting from the situation. What do I mean sell your soul? I mean put yourself in situations and compromise yourself in a way that you would not normally do because of a benefit that you're receiving. So don't put no words in my mouth and lie on me. Because a lot of women, they don't ask for that type of stuff. Right? But you had the one girl sit up there in court talking about getting her rent paid. I mean, bro, you can't get around that.
Rent.
So you say that you hated when a nigga was putting his hands on you and all the other stuff you did to him, but you also talked to him about getting your rent paid. Like, come on, man. There have to be morals and class and ethics over everything. Again, every man must have a code. Every man must have a code. That's just my thoughts. And I would like to see a more peaceful atmosphere between brothers and the sisters. Because right now it's real toxic. Why? Because we can't come to a complete understanding. You know what I'm saying? It should be mutual respect. You know what I mean? The women used to look at the dudes as being the providers and the protectors and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to protect them. Like anybody come out and do some out of pocket shit, the dude's going to step up and protect that. They're going to stand for that. We don't have that no more. We got niggas throwing baby oil and stuff on each other outside the courthouse looking like damn fools. This shit is absurd, man. Right? And that whole demonic scene that was going on outside there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute to everybody that tapped on in. Much love to all the sisters in here. Much love to all the brothers in here. And hopefully we can come to a better place of understanding, man, so we can all move forward, man. I think domestic violence on all levels is wrong, man. Any type of violence against women, you know what I'm saying?
True that.
And women against men, I think is wrong.
True that.
And I don't have no respect for that shit at all. No exceptions. There ain't no exceptions about that. You know what I mean? And you got to cut that out. That way it stops the next generation from thinking that shit is okay. Because when you see niggas praise Diddy, these niggas think that shit is okay. And it's not. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Salute. I'm gone.
That's crazy, man. I really don't think that people don't realize they doing and they not realizing if you on the outside looking in, you will realize, damn, that's wrong for me to be yelling at somebody or putting my hands on somebody. I don't see how somebody can do that, man. I don't see how you can do it. I don't see how he was talking about the dude said he put his beefcake in his Diddy put his beefcake in his face. How can you, when something going down like him jacking on the Biggie's t-shirt, if I'm seeing this, I'm gone. Look, man, I ain't down with that. I must have, some misunderstanding must have went down, but I'm gone, man. Take me and, erase my number. I mean, I'm not answering the phone no more. I'm not down with that. My bad. I'm not, if you down with that, that's cool. That's what I don't like skydiving out of an airplane. I'm not down with that. Is there some things on earth that you're not down with? You get what I'm saying? Oh man, you just, you got gay phobia. Okay, if that's what you want to call it, then fine, I got it. I'm a YouTuber. I like doing YouTube. I like doing music. Oh man, you doing music, I'm not down with it. I'm not, it just so happens that I was born and I like women. Okay, you got that. So anything that disrupts what I like, I don't let come into my soul, my now I got some friends that are, I do business with. So I don't know what you tripping off of. Look here, man. We got to think to make sure every time I do something, man, or if I get pissed off and wait a minute. And am I the problem? Strike one. It must be me. Wait a minute. It must be me. I'm the problem. Strike two. After strike three, all hell breaks loose, man. I said, look, man, you over here interrupting all these people. You went back 3 times to say what you had to say to the girl and you still ain't finished. What kind of satisfaction you getting out of this? Come find out the dude was either in jail, he out on bail, or got a bond. I don't know. So more coming about that. Also, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.